All right, let's do a little sports news. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the Ball brothers and LeVar Ball, they pops. You know, they cool. I like what LeVar Ball is doing with his sons. You know what I'm saying? Not going the route that everybody else takes, which is cool. I came up on a story today as I logged into my laptop, and it said LeVar Ball blasts Warriors Steve Kerr as the Milli Vanilli of coaching. Okay. I read that headline. I was like, this should be interesting. Okay. Said LeVar Ball's an ocean away from the Grammys on Sunday. Talking about, his sons play basketball in Lithuania. The two youngest sons. If you don't know, LeVar Ball is the father of Lonzo Ball, who's second draft pick in the NBA draft this last year. To the Lakers. He always said his sons was going to play for the Lakers, and how it's going is looking like his kids might end up playing for the Lakers. They say he's this helicopter parent who hovers over his kids and all this other stuff. But like I say, I cut for him. I like what he's doing with his kids and with the Big Baller Brand business. But the story he talked about, he talked about the Lakers coach, Luke Walton, and he called him the Kardashian of the NBA. Ooh, I wonder what that means. I would go with, if he's thinking what I'm thinking, he's saying that he's just put up. You know what I'm saying? He has no talent, and he's just put in a place to make money and be famous like the Kardashians. Then, yeah, I would say Luke Walton is the Kardashian of the NBA. Milli Vanilli of coaching, when he was talking about Steve Kerr, the coach of the Warriors. He was saying you can't go in the same spot like Luke Walton did and win 20-something games when you have got the right horses just running. Sometimes less coaching is the best coaching, but some of these guys like to act like they really coach some guys that know how to play. These are quotes. Then he says, how do you coach KD, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson? You know how to coach them? You don't. Turn your back and let them do what they do. I can agree with that. He said Kerr was the coach looking to jump and take all the credit from the former Warriors coach, Mark Jackson. Which is true. Mark Jackson was the one who built up the Warriors team to what they are today. He the one drafted Draymond, you know what I'm saying? And Steph been there for a while. So I will say that, yeah. Mark Jackson did make the Warriors who they are today, and then they just put, Steve Kerr as the coach. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden they start winning. Then he goes on to say, that's why I call him the Milli Vanilli of coaching. Because he's not MJ, not Michael Jackson, but Mark Jackson. And if you don't know the story about Milli Vanilli, they were a singing group, I think in the 90s. I was a little kid, but I still remember the story. There was a singing group in the 90s, and they had the look, of stars and being pop stars or whatever, but come to find out, they were lip syncing all their performances, and it wasn't really them on the CD, you know what I'm saying? So they came out, and I think they had to get back their Grammys or something like that. They won Grammys and all this stuff, awards and all this shit. But yeah. But that's pretty much what this story say. It's a story from Dunkwire, written by Josh Martin. Like I say, I would have to agree with him on that. Like, Luke Walton, he didn't have a good career in basketball. Well, he did play in the NBA. And all of a sudden, you get to be the Los Angeles Lakers coach, one of the biggest basketball franchises in the NBA, and you just get to luck up and be their coach. You know what I'm saying? Just because you Bill Walton's son. I think that's how he got the job. That's why LeVar called him the Kardashian of the NBA. And he called Steve Kerr the Milli Vanilli of coaching, because I feel like that's what he is too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Mark Jackson did all the work and put the Warriors together, drafting Draymond Green and you know, putting up their whole style of play together, and then they got him out of there. You know, then they put Steve Kerr in, and I don't know if it was Steve Kerr's first year as the coach of the Warriors or the second year. Or it was real soon right after him being the coach that they won the finals and champions and all this shit. But yeah, Mark Jackson did all that work for the Warriors. So yeah, that was just a little bit of sports news. You know what I'm saying? How I see shit as sports. I do watch sports and shit a lot, but not a lot, but I do watch sports. You know. So yeah.